Hey, yo, man, this the podcast with soul.
I said astigmatism in my soul.
Yo, what's up, y'all? What's going on, man? Here we go. 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 Here we go.
Do anything.
Yo, what's up, man? I forgot to change this. Welcome to the show, man. This is the podcast with soul. This is what do I want to make this, man? Do I got enough room? Let me see. Cancel. All right. So this is the Friday men's meeting. That's what we're gonna call it, man. We're gonna call this the Friday men's meeting. What's going on with y'all, man? Y'all come on in, have a seat. K-Dog, what up? Wipe your feet at the door. Hit the like button, sit down and get involved in the live chat. That's what we do here, man. Welcome to the channel. Shout out to everybody that's living in the world today. Stock futures, Dow futures are down 266. S&P futures are down 69. NASDAQ 100 futures are down 418, almost 2.5%, over 2.5%. And the Russell small caps are down 2.5% at 54 points. So the market is taking a hit. Looks like the payroll number was a miss. Bunch of stuff going on in the world today. Welcome to the channel, man. Let me put my Patreon link up here, man. You guys got to subscribe to my Patreon. I want to thank everybody that supports already. I appreciate you. Mateen, what up, man? Francis, Jeremy, what up, man? Subscribe to the Patreon joint, man. The Patreon channel is there. If you want to DM me, if you want to DM me on a one-on-one, man, do it through the Patreon. Sign up for the Patreon channel, man, and get the content at the same time. Welcome to the show. Let's get right into it. What else do I got to do? The Scullies are going to be coming soon. I got to go check on those today, as a matter of fact. So sit tight. And I got you coming. Listen, I want to talk about, this is the Friday men's meeting. We're going to meet here. Mostly we meet here every Friday at 12 noon. Unless I don't feel like going live. Today I really feel like going live. I'm in a real good place spiritually. I'm centered. My soul is at rest. My mind is sharp. My physical body is in peak condition. I'm performing at a high level in my life. The older that I've gotten and the older that I get, the easier life becomes. Rob Louver, what up? Welcome to the channel, man. It's my first time seeing you here. Welcome. Go on my website, gunbypublishing.bigcartel.com. Get my books. Get my Scullies. Get my shirts. Support the platform. I'm centered. I'm focused. I'm determined. The older I get, the easier life becomes. The easier it is to live. It was hard. Living life was harder when I was younger. The older I get, the easier it becomes. S. Allred, what up? My first time seeing you in here. Welcome to the channel. So I get up and I live my life to live it, to make it easier. I don't do things to make my life harder. When I was younger, when I was a younger man, when I was a younger dumb man, life was hard because I made it harder. I did dumb things to make my life harder. Christopher Marie, what up? Did you get your package, man? Quadrex. So, I live life now. I make it easier. I do things to make my life easier. I reject things that want to come in my life and make my life difficult. I reject them so that I keep my life easy. I embrace things that make my life easier. I embrace situations that make my life easier. The older I become and the more experience I get, I got to become a better liver of life. I'm good at living life now. At one point, I was horrible at living life. My life was extremely difficult, and I made it that way. For the most part, it was my fault. Friday men's meeting. We here. Stigmatism in my soul. Subscribe to the Patreon channel. Hit that like button. All right, we doing good. We got 11 likes, 17 watching. I need 17 likes. 17 watching. I need 17 likes. I got tomatoes with black pepper and salt. I did my morning coffee motivation. I had a cup of coffee and I had a pastry. I had an apple pastry. That's all I had so far this morning, and I'm going to eat this. This will be my lunch. Tomato with black pepper and salt. All right, so listen. The title says Alpha Male, How to Attract Women, Self-Confidence, Where Are Their Interactions with Women? It's only recently, man, in the last 90 days, couple months, that I've been noticing this new industry. That's what it's called. That's what it is. It's a new industry that's been created called alpha male, beta male, and sigma male, right? The classification of the male. There's been a whole industry created, and dudes got YouTube channels and social media and Instagram channels and Snapchat and Facebook where they deal exclusively with this. My experience has been, I watch these dudes on their platforms. I don't subscribe. I watch them. I see them. Once you click on one video, then all their videos pop up in the feed. And, these dudes seem to have all of the maxims, all of the axioms, all of the rules, all of the laws and all of the directions and the directives on how to be an alpha male, right? And how to handle women, right? And how to be an alpha male. And you should be an alpha male. This is how you attract women. This is what you do to women. This is how you keep women. This is how you have sex with women. This is what you do to make a woman chase you. I see all of this and I'm listening to all of this. But I never see these dudes with no women. I never see you in a video with a woman. I never see one video of you in public approaching a woman, implementing and exemplifying what you say an alpha male should or should not be, and what they should and should not do, and what you're advocating that kids in their teens need to adopt your philosophy on how to get women and this and that. But I never see you in action, live, doing what your mouth say you do. Why is that? Why is that? But I understand that this is, there have been frauds and snake oil salesmen and used car salesmen and con artists since the beginning of time. And I understand that some people will do whatever it takes to make $1, to get fame or whatever. I dig that part. So I put those dudes in that category. You've never heard me, you've only recently saw me start even talking about this. I never knew nothing about this until like recently, right? And I put the alpha male and in my description, and I do the hashtag alpha male so that the YouTube algorithm can grab it and I can get more views. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. That's the only reason. I see these guys getting a lot of views from this particular topic. And I'm gonna put that hashtag in my hashtag. I'm gonna put alpha male in my description so that I can get more views and more eyeballs to my channel so that people can see the authenticity and the truth of my channel and stay for that. And compare and contrast. I need y'all to hit that like button. Thank you, man. 20 likes, thank y'all. So that they can compare and contrast what's exaggerated, fake, imitated, and what's authentic and what's real and what's true. Where are there women? Where? I've never seen. Where are your videos with women? You understand? You come on Sean G's channel. You come on my channel, Sean G, because that's who the fuck I am. You see me with women on my channel, interacting with women in the street, going back as far as the window cleaner with Soul. Up until recently, I did a few videos on what women want. Approaching random women, strangers in the street, stepping to them and talking to them, demonstrating my self-confidence, demonstrating my masculinity, right? I'm not even gonna call myself an alpha male or beta male or sick. I don't know nothing about that. All I know how to do is just be a man amongst men. That's it. Quadrex, thank you for that euro, man. Quadrex with the $5 euro. Thank you for helping me find myself, Sean. I appreciate you. Your TIME. Rest in peace to Georgia Gunby. Georgia Gunby's still alive. Yes, she is. Hey, yo, man, this the podcast with soul. Let's eat a tomato with black pepper and salt. And drink some water with a lime in there to make it alkaline. You see me demonstrating that. Being an alpha male is not something that you should have to make effort to do. Right? And let me give you this is my opinion. This is my opinion. This is my opinion. Eric M said I got the Hispanic munchies. We used to eat these down south. You go down south in Georgia, in the deep south, we used to eat this. This would be for lunch. You cut up a tomato, you go get a tomato. This was back in the 70s. We had a garden. We go get a tomato out the garden. You cut it up and put salt on it and eat it. That'd be your lunch, a cut up tomato. Sure would. An alpha male, when it comes down to women, it don't matter if you an alpha male, beta male, sigma male, delta male, rho male, gamma male, whatever label kind of male you want to put on it, none of that matters. What matters when it comes down to it, how to attract women or how to approach women, is you got to have self-confidence. You got to have self-confidence. You got to have style. You got to be aggressive. You got some men who would be classified as an alpha male, very aggressive, bold, audacious, taking undue liberties, all of that. Super strong, fight, do all of that. But they don't know how to approach women. They don't know how to attract women. This is a fact. This is a fact. Being an alpha male and attracting women and approaching women is two entirely different things, man. It's two entirely different things. You got a lot of dudes, captain of the football team, captain of the wrestling team, all-star, baseball, all-star, basketball, college prospect, NFL, football player, NBA basketball player, MLB baseball player, professional golfer, hockey player, tennis player, alpha male, dominating in their respective sport, but don't know how to approach women. And when they get them, after they draw them in with the material things, they don't know how to keep them. Don't confuse that. Don't confuse that. Two entirely different things, man. Yeah, he mean on the football field as a quarterback. He throw for 300 yards, all that. All the top schools is looking to sign him. Alabama, Clemson, LSU, all the top schools, Texas looking to sign him. But that's all he got. That in and of itself, his popularity is what draws women to him. But he don't know how to keep them when he get them. Because after the woman sees past his popularity, after the woman sees past the BMW, after the woman sees past the watch, after the woman sees past the outfit, after the woman sees past the house, after the woman sees past the American Express card, she gonna say, this nigga here, he corny.
I said astigmatism in my soul.
He ain't no real alpha male. He just got all these trappings and this mask. He's wearing a mask. He ain't no real alpha male.
I said astigmatism in my soul.
You got to know how to keep the honey once you get the honey. Oh, he dunked. He made the All-Star team. He got a Sprite commercial. He got this, he got that. But deep down, he's as insecure as a nerd in high school.
I said astigmatism in my soul.
It appears that he has self-love. Get him, Sean. Get him, Sean. Get him, Sean. It appears that he has self-confidence. It appears that he has a high self-perception. Get him, Sean. It appears that he has a high self-esteem. But when you peek behind the curtain, what you find is a scared, shaky, insecure individual. Hey, yo, man, this the podcast with Soul. And that this man is in conflict with himself. And he really don't like himself because he's tired of getting used for the things that he's acquired and the money that he has and all of this. And he really wants somebody to accept him for who he is. But they don't. You got to approach a woman with self-confidence, man. Yo, put this on 30 likes, man. Put this on 30 likes. If you don't like it, then give it the dislike. If you like it, hit the like button so this way YouTube can send out more notifications and they can send out more feeds to people's recommended videos, and we can get more people involved in the live. Stizzy, what up? Your self-confidence is going to get women to be attracted to you. They're going to be drawn to that. I mean, your true self-confidence. Whether you got on a tailor-made suit or you got on some sweatpants that you just got finished working out in, your self-confidence ain't going to care about either one. Right? Your self-perception of yourself, if you have a high self-perception of yourself and you hold yourself in a good light, and listen to what I'm saying, when you hold yourself in a good light. Not when nobody else holds you. Where they hold you don't mean nothing. You got to hold yourself there. These are going to be the things that are going to shine through to when it comes down to how you approach a woman and how you attract a woman. And then once you approach her, attract her, and get her attention, now you got to keep her. You got to know how to keep her. Stop watching me and trying to do what I do and trying to be like me to attract women. It ain't gonna work because you ain't Sean G. Stop watching my man over there and trying to be like him and do what he say and implement. You don't know. Stop watching him and listening to him, especially if they ain't showing you, you don't see no videos and no interactions with them with women. If every time you see them, they by themselves and they talking about how they the Mac of the year, they the player of the year, and they got all these honeys, but you never see them with no honeys. Come on, man. What is that? Where your paperwork at? Show me your paperwork. See, when you go to federal prison, man, certain prisons in the federal system, the inmates on your first day there or your first 2 days, they may let you settle in a day. But once they find out who you are and where you from, if you from Missouri, they're going to have the dudes from Missouri approach you and ask you to produce your paperwork. And they want to see in that paperwork that there is no 5K1, there's no 302, there's no proffer agreement. They want to make sure that you're not a pedophile and that you're not a rapist. And if none of that is in your paperwork, because if any of that is in your paperwork, you're not going to be able to stay in that prison. They're going to make you leave that compound. You're going to have to go check in. But if your paperwork is straight, you're going to be able to, you're going to have access to that compound. You're going to be allowed to remain. So with these dudes talking about these women and how they do this with women and how they do that, and this is what you're supposed to do. Where's your video with you and these women? Where's your footage of you approaching women? Where is it? That's your paperwork. Show me. If a dude ain't doing that, it don't count. And even then, right, you have to look at that with a critical eye and you have to glean whether it's authentic or not, right? I got somebody that I know sent me a picture a few weeks ago, an Instagram profile of a dude, nice looking dude. He's got a bunch of pictures of him on his profile with beautiful women, right? 2 women, 3 women, and him always in the middle. Not a bad looking dude. So my man asked me, he said, yo, Sean, how this dude is able to do this and I can't, right? So I didn't even reply. I didn't even reply to that. I didn't even reply to him because number one, I wanted to let him know that it really was insignificant, right? But how do we know that my man who got these pictures with these beautiful women didn't pay these women to take these pictures with him? He could have paid them. He could have said, listen, I want to give you 150, take 7 pictures with me or 10 pictures with me. And any woman would do that. Or, you know, he could have said, I'll give you 500. You know, you can buy people for the right price. He could have paid for their outfits. He could have bought their clothes and all of that. He could have bought all of the stuff that he was wearing, the jewelry, and then after the photo shoot, take it back to the jeweler and say, oh man, I want to get my money back. But now he's got this images on his social media of him taking pictures with women and projecting out to the world that he's some kind of ladies man, when really he ain't. He bought it. So stop taking advice from this social media guy and that social media guy and that of what they do. It may not work for you. You trying to do and be like them may make every woman in the world reject you, because they can see through the phoniness of your approach. You trying to be like somebody else. And you taking advice from this one, you taking advice from that one, you taking advice from Sean G, and you don't never see these dudes just because they got a lot of subscribers and they get a lot of views. You think that authenticates them, that makes them real, and that makes what they say factual, and you go with that, but you ain't never seen them with no honey. What kind of shit is that? The fuck is that? You don't want to follow Sean G neither. But what you can say, I go on Sean G's page, on his other page, the Sean G page, and I see the window cleaner was sold. I've seen him with his window cleaning suit on, approaching women in the street, stopping them, talking to them. I've seen him on his other channel, approaching women in the random women. I see him with women. So his paperwork straight. You know, I still don't copy his style, but at least I know when he's speaking on it, he's speaking from experience because I've seen it. You know, I've never had a threesome, right, with two women, but I'm gonna have one. I've had enough money in my life plenty of times to where I could have bought a threesome or a foursome with three women, right? If I wanted to. I could have said, listen, y'all, I'm going to give all y'all $500 a piece. Come to this hotel such and such time. We're going to get busy. What y'all do? Y'all drink? You get high? What you do? I'm going to have it there for you, right? But to me, to Sean G, that don't count. Because I paid for it. I bought it. Anybody could do that. But a real motherfucker will talk up on it. Or who he is will attract it to him. This is my opinion. There's a difference in buying something and earning something. There's a difference. I've asked for plenty of them. I always ask. And they be fronting, you know. But I'm going to get one day. I'm going to get more than one. Without a doubt. But my thing is, it's going to be your self-confidence is going to be the deciding factor. You know, stop putting yourself in a category, though, yo, I want to be an alpha, so I need to do this. I want to be an alpha male, so I need to treat women this way. I want to be an alpha male, so I need to talk to women this way. I want to be an alpha, so I need to ignore women. Man, that shit is the stupidest shit in the world. That's dumb. That's dumb. Because while you being fake with her, I'm going to be real with her. While you coming off your dome talking to her, I'm going to be coming off my heart talking to her. And what comes from the heart reaches the heart. So I'm going to end up with her. every time. Because I'm going to be my authentic and my true and genuine self in it. And if it don't jump off, that's fine. That's fine. And you can't, I don't never take it personal when I get rejected by a woman, or I get, I step to her and she ain't with it. That's okay. That don't impact, that don't put no dent in my self-perception. That don't put no dent in my self-confidence. That don't put no dent in my self-esteem, because I understand that it's okay. Everybody's not going to say yes. And on the flip side of that coin, everybody's not going to say no. That's okay. The thing is that I took my shot. I took my shot. I took my shot. And I don't take it personal. I don't take it personal. I don't internalize it, and I don't turn it into, I step to a woman and she reject me, oh, something is wrong with me. Never that. Never do I do that. Because that could be the furthest thing from the truth. She could be having a bad day. She could have just had an argument with her boss on her job. And I'm the first person she's seen after that argument, and she's still hot and angry from that argument. And I just met her at the wrong time. That's okay. I keep moving. You can't take this thing personal. Your self-esteem is not on trial every time you approach a woman. You got to get out of that frame of mind. You got to get out of that frame of mind. You got to get out of that frame of mind. It's all right. You know what I'm saying? Stop being a human doing and being a human being. What you mean, Sean? You doing what he say do. You doing what he say do. You doing what they say do. You doing what she say do. You doing what they say do. And you just turn yourself into a human doing. Trying to be something you're not. Rather than having a conversation with yourself saying, man, you know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Now you being a human being, you being who you are. You're going to get more results, better results that way. And self-confidence determines, if you want to get into this categorization of males, of sigma, beta, alpha, whatever, delta, gamma, rho, theta, whatever Greek prefix you want to put on it, your self-confidence is going to dictate where you fall. And you can develop your self-confidence. You can develop it. You cultivate your self-confidence, number one, by telling yourself good things about yourself. You cultivate and you grow your self-confidence by achieving your goals. You cultivate and you develop your self-confidence by being honest with yourself, having honest conversations with yourself, You develop self-confidence by having true self-acceptance of yourself, accepting your weaknesses and accepting your strengths, accepting your faults and accepting your benefits, your good qualities. Deep self-acceptance. Accepting your past, accepting your life, accepting your responsibility, accepting your accountability. That's how you keep your self-esteem high. By telling the truth, by being honest, by not saying yes when you want to say no. That's how you cultivate and develop high self-confidence. If you want to destroy your self-confidence, try to be like somebody else. If you want to destroy your self-confidence, lie to people. If you want to destroy your self-confidence, act like somebody else. If you want to destroy your self-confidence, don't accept yourself. Don't love yourself. And tell yourself awful things about yourself. And reinforce those things you were told by people who didn't love you, that you was no good. And you reinforce that. You believe that and reinforce it. And you keep telling yourself that for minutes, for hours, for days, weeks, months, and years. And you can rest assured your self-esteem and your self-confidence will be extremely low. That's a guarantee. That's a fact. That's a fact. Take care of your physical health will make you attractive. If you look physically fit, you got a nice body, that can be a way that you could become attractive to women. Shout out to Quadrex. All right, Quadrex, you out of here, man. Peace to you, man. Thank you for that super chat, man. Appreciate you, man. I'm eating tomatoes with salt and black pepper. I ran out of black pepper. You develop your self-confidence by setting goals and achieving them. You develop your self-confidence by seeing things through to the end. Things that you start, you finish. You develop your self-confidence that way. You do what you say you're going to do. So I just wanted to do this, man. You know, be your true, authentic self, man. That's the best thing you could do to attract a woman, is just be your true, authentic self. Because why try to be somebody else? And when you attract them trying to be somebody else, when the real you shows up later on down the line, they're going to be like, well, what happened to you? You changed. And they're going to be right. She's going to be right because you was faking from the door. She was attracted to the fake motherfucker. Now the real you show up. She don't want that. So now you done wasted a whole lot of time. And you done played yourself. Just be real from the door. You know, and if you're interested in meeting women, and you gotta approach them. You gotta approach them as soon as you see them, no matter where you are. I don't care where you are. Where you are, who's there. You gotta approach. And start a conversation, man. And you can develop that. That's something that can be developed. Yes, you can develop that. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to my Patreon channel. My Patreon channel, that link is pinned up at the top. Let me put that right here too. Subscribe to my Patreon. But what I'm really trying to get across to you guys, man, and to myself, just don't listen. I listen to these different influencers just to hear what they say. You understand? But I would love to be at a function with these dudes with a bunch of honeys around and really see how they get down. Do they really implement and live up to what they say? You know what I'm saying? Do they really get down like that? Because it's easy for me to get behind this microphone and get in front of a camera and become who I think you want me to be. But am I really that? And you only find that out through real life. So just be mindful, man, and work on your confidence, man. Work on your self-esteem. That's where it all starts. You know what I'm saying? And once you get the honey, you got to be able to keep the honey. All these dudes got these pimp channels and I'm a pimp this and this is what pimps do and all that. Well, where your honeys at? Nigga, where they at? Where's the footage of you with these honeys? And that's the discerning eye that we got to look at life with, man. Where's the proof? My religion is reality. Don't tell me about it. Show me. Don't talk me to death. Show me what it is. Where they at? Where they at? You know what I'm saying? It's the Friday men's meeting. Let's see what the markets are doing now. All right, they're fighting back a little bit. Selling off going into a Friday. Just be careful out here, man. You got to practice, man. The more honeys you step to, the more you talk to, the better you're going to get, the better your conversation is going to get. Even if you're scared, you still got to step to them anyway. So what? You know our philosophy on this channel, we do that which we fear and get the courage after the fact. Yeah, we be scared beforehand, but we do it anyway. And then we get the courage after the fact. And a lot of times women, man, they be wanting you to approach them. They see you. And they wear the kind of clothes they wear to get attention. They fix their hair, they fix their nails in order to get attention, to get your attention. That's why they do what they do. They wear those kind of gym suits with those tight stretch pants that got their ass jacked up in the air, make their ass look real fat. They got the little print in the front. They know what they wear because they look at themselves before they leave the house, and they do that deliberately to get attention. And sometimes they see you and they want you to approach them, but you talk yourself out of it. They want to be approached just as much as you. They want to have sex just as much as you. Yes, they do. They want love and affection just as much as you. They're human. The best thing you could do is just be yourself, man. That's the best thing you could do. And take your shot. And when you get them, just listen to them. Just listen to them. Let them talk. Let them talk. Let them talk. It ain't got to always be about hitting it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't got to always be about, yo, let me get some, let me get some. Sometimes it's just about being intimate and sitting down and letting her share intimate details of her life with you. And you share intimate details of your life with her, man. That's where the bond is formed. That's where they fall in love with you at. When a woman get you on the phone or FaceTime or whatever, and she just talking and rambling, just let her go. To the point the way you could take it. If you can't take it no more, you'd be like, yo, I'm gonna call you back. But just let her talk. She's building trust in you. She's showing you that she trusts you. She's sharing personal details of her life with you. That's how you keep them. That's how you keep them. You know what I'm saying? And every time you talk to them, it ain't got to be about, yo, let me hit that. Let me get some. Where you at? I want some. You know? Just let them talk. And have those intimate conversations, man. You know? That's a big part of keeping them. That's a big part of keeping them. And of course, when it comes down to the sex, you got to show and prove when it come down to that. You got to show and prove when it come down to that department. You know. Now I'm speaking from a standpoint of if you want a woman to be a confidant, meaning someone you share with and she shares with, right? A life partner, even if it may be temporary, couple months, a year, you know, or a stronger type friend or your lady. This is where I'm speaking from, right? Now, if it's something if it's a honey, you just want to get the pussy and that's it, you just want to hit it, then obviously you won't get on the phone and talk to her for hours and let her talk this and that. You just gonna be like, yo, I want to hit that. When can I hit that? And then you're gonna hit it and be done with it. But what I'm speaking about is different. You know, because what I learned about my life is that I'm not to the best of my ability, I'm not gonna just bring people in my life that, you know, I'm not interested I've learned through time and experience that it's more fulfilling. My life is more fulfilling when I'm dealing with a honey, and I know that if I need something, if I need her, that I can rely on her. If I get to that point, these are the types of relationships I'm interested in because I understand life. I've become a better liver at life. And, my time is valuable. My time is valuable. And if I'm going to invest time, Magnanimous 137, what up? Alex, what up, man? Yeah, man. Yasser Khan, what up? Sanchez, what's up, man? If I'm going to bring a honey into my world, I for the time period that you in my life and that I'm in your life, we're gonna be life partners. We're gonna be life partners. Sean, can you come get my car, take it to get the oil change? I need some tires. I need to get a tire check. Could you do that for me? Yeah, I got that. I got that. Sean, I'm gonna come clean your bathroom for you. All right, come on. We our encounter, our relationship is more than just a fuck ship. You understand? Now, if you want to have a fuck ship with somebody where bang, that's all y'all do, y'all get together and get on the animalistic tip, cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that if that's what you want. But ain't nothing like, having a woman in your corner. Or women, a few, if you want 2 or 3. Ain't nothing like having them in your corner for real. Your car done broke down and, 2:00 in the morning, you call, be like, baby, my car broke down. I'm over here on such and such on the parkway. Can you come get me? All right, baby, I'm on my way. That means something. That's deep. That's alpha male. You've nurtured the relationship to the point to where in your time of need, she's willing to show up. That's big. And on the same tip, it don't make you a punk. It don't make you soft. It don't make you a sucker. It don't make you a beta male if she call you at 3:08 in the morning and say, yo, Sean, I'm over here. My car overheated. I don't know where I'm over here in Harlem. Can you come get me? All right. I'm on my way. That's masculinity right there. You understand? And you showing your manhood, right? And you showing your solidarity. You showing your reliability. You showing that you're trustworthy. And you doing for her what you would expect her to do for you. And if a situation exactly similar to that don't happen in your life, it may be in another area. She may show up for you in another area, in another way, the way you showed up for her. And you still getting the pussy on a regular basis. You know what I'm saying? And then you got a friend, you got somebody, you got a life partner, But it's all according to what you want, and I've been at various stages and I could go back to pretty much any stage I want, If a honey be like, because some honeys will tell you, man, I just want to fuck. That's it. I just want to give you something one time. I want you to get this one time. I want to give you something one time. And after this is over, then if that's what it is, that's what it is. But if I could tell you anything, if you want to learn anything from me, if I'm in a position to teach it or to speak on it, because I only can speak on my life, if there is such thing as being an alpha male, man, it's just really just being yourself and staying true to you. Say no when you want to say no. Say yeah when you want to say yeah. Tell her how you feel. When she violates you, let her know you didn't like it. or anybody for that matter. Yo, Yvette, what's up? I see you. La Colombiana. Thanks for coming through. Yeah, man, you got to talk to the female, man. You know what I'm saying? You might run into a honey, man. She might be banging, man. Banging body, look good, pussy good, and all that. But she may, by talking to her, you may see even greater value in her than that. By conversating with her, talking to her. Now you really didn't hit the jackpot. Or you may run into a honey who may be ugly, right? Or fat and may not be attractive from a physical standpoint, right? But listening to her mind, having a conversation with her, you find out, man, that you guys, your principles and her principles and your values and her values are directly in alignment, man. And that maybe y'all can't do nothing on the physical tip, but you can definitely complement and help each other in other areas of her life and your life. Maybe you guys could be business partners. Maybe she does mortgages and you do real estate. Or maybe, she owns a t-shirt company and you do embroidery or silk screening, right? And y'all could work together that way. So, don't never write no honey off until you rap to her, man, until you talk to her, man. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. I really found that out, man. I dealt with some fly honeys, man, my whole life. Women ain't never been no problem for me. Women, my whole life, I ain't never had no problem getting women or getting pussy. That ain't never been my problem, ever. But I learned a whole lot when I went to prison because I was dealing with a lot of bad honeys before I went in. None of them wrote me. None of them came to visit or offered. None of them put money on my books. None of them bought little Sean a slice of pizza or soda while I was inside. And then there was some who did step up that I never thought they would, who may not have been the most attractive. But in my moment of need, at my lowest, they showed up. And to this day, until this very day, this moment that I'm speaking on this podcast, they can pretty much call me and ask me to do anything for them, and I'll do it as long as it's not jeopardizing my freedom. I'm there for them. A lot of them live out of state. I owe them that. And they showed me the difference. They showed me the difference. So that's my take, man. That's my take. Relentless Vic, what up? Welcome to the podcast with Soul, man. We see you. Yasser Khan, what up? So, man, listen, I'm gonna get out of here. I gotta do a mentorship session. I got a mentorship session signed up. If anybody out there wants to do a one-on-one mentorship session with me, here's my Patreon link. Click on that link. Or you can email me at thepodcastwithsoul@gmail.com. Send me an email and we can set something up. Sign up for my Patreon channel. If you do, download the Patreon app, sign up, and then you can DM me direct. And we can set something up that way, man. Shout out to everybody. Friday. I may see y'all tomorrow or Sunday. I don't know. I may go live one of them days. So stay tuned. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. I appreciate you, man. Holler at you later. Peace. Yeah. Sean, what's up?
Astigmatism, man, what's up?